Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Herman Sports Productions. I'm here with, again here with Chelsea High School's head coach, and Herman, their running back, and Jeffrey, their linebacker. And I'm pleased that you've all agreed to this interview. So my first question is to the head coach. So how long have you been coaching?
I've been here 4 years, been the head coach. This will be my third year.
And is this your only time you've been a head coach, or you've been head coach at other places?
I've been OC's head coach here, yes, first time.
And how have you guys done?
Well, when we first got here, the program was not strong, but since I have been here, the team went from 25 players to 75, almost 80 players each year.
And so I love how it's like grown and like people want to play and like want to build on this culture that you're cultivating here.
I'm not done with cultivating. This gentleman on my left, Jeffery, this gentleman on my right, Herman, have had a lot to do with the growth of this team, the attitude of people within the school, and how much that they believe in each other. So it's grown exponentially, and we're only going to get bigger and stronger.
What do you think, Jeffrey and Herman? How do you think the team has been like progressing over the past few years? Like really like to your expectations, or like really surprised?
So, when I came here my freshman year, didn't know really what to expect. Started recruited by my cousin, told me to come play, thought it would be pretty good. I came, definitely noticed immediately there were a lot of egos, very toxic locker room, a lot of guys who didn't really come to play football for the team, there was just a lot of individuality, but, over the years, definitely, as, I was able to grow myself as long as my teammates, the coaching staff, there's just a lot more people who like cared about the program, cared about like doing more than just getting stats for themselves. I can't say I really expected the level that we have grown over the years, but it's definitely something that I can't be more proud to have been a part of.
I remember coming in my freshman year, I've heard like rumors, also been around school, I've been around Chelsea to be honest, that, Chelsea had a football team that's good. I remember 7th grade, 8th grade, I'll come to the games and I'll see them, just getting beat down by other teams are like, oh, we got Chelsea on the schedule, like they're not good, you know what I mean? And from like my freshman year to my senior year, now coming up, I've seen the way we grew as a team, as a family too. I feel like a lot of people found out how to sacrifice, including myself. I think I just come out here, I should just run and like try to do as much as I can possible. But I realize that it doesn't just take that. It takes heart. Speaking.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
It takes speaking to like people in the locker room, outside of school, during school, and now like around the school, people are actually saying that Chelsea has a chance, and some people are even like saying that they're kind of scary, you know what I mean? Because the way we grew mentally, physically, and without the team.
And you guys have basically cut out all the guys who just want to be themselves, right? It's now it's either team or you get the hell out of here. Is that it, correct?
Yes, and it's family for life.
Yes.
Family for life with these. My next question is probably for Jeffrey. What is it like playing linebacker? And like, have you played linebacker your entire life, or is like linebacker something you picked up in high school?
So I started playing high school in general, playing football in general in my freshman year. So, started out with just D lineman, then went to O-line. I didn't actually start playing linebacker until my senior year. And, it was just definitely a change. Definitely like a lot of things I had to adjust to, being able to read not only what's happening on the backfield, but like things that are happening in everywhere in general. And I think playing multiple positions, like, throughout my career has, like, helped me since, like, I know that, like, if my D-line has certain, like, jobs elsewhere, I know where I'm supposed to be, where I have to trust them to be, and, yeah, it's just really been fun. Really been fun.
So yeah, I tried out linebacker, it did not work out. I hated it, and I'm one of those guys who like to put their hand in the ground to try to mow down people. And that's just what I prefer. So I'd like to take it with Herman, same question I asked him. So something you picked up through your career, or is like you've been just running back your entire career?
I think it was something I picked up during probably late 6th grade. So I kind of been playing football for a while. You know, I got introduced when I was in, I want to say 3rd grade. When I played on the pride team on the football field, I was just out there running. I went from playing corner back in middle school. And I remember one time my coach he just put me out there to be like, 'cause I always wanted to play, like, I always wanted to get the ball and stuff like that when I was younger. So I remember one time like every game he just gave me the ball and just go out there and run because I know I was fast. And I remember my first ever time touching the football on offense. I went off like 20 yards and I was just like, wow, this is good to me. So ever since then I kind of been saying I'm going to be running back, They gave me the opportunity to do it.
My next question for Mike. So, what made you want to become the head coach at Chelsea High? What was it? What gravitated you to this school?
The kids. The kids. I saw something in these young men, and to be a part of their growth, to me, meant everything. And since I've been here, I've seen this young man who is graduating this year become one of the strongest men mentally, not physically, not anything else, but mentally. He's become such a leader that someday, mark my words, this man is going to do something that will change the world, or be involved in something that will change this world and to make it a better place for everybody. This young man here has grown also, leaps and bounds. He's starting to understand what it takes to be a leader, to be a young man, and to have goals and reach them in their lives. And that's why I'm here, because no one believed in these guys. No one believed in this school. And what I've done on my first day when I came here, I told them I didn't care about going to schools. In a couple of years, people are going to be afraid to play us. And they are. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're far from done. We're just beginning to put the foundation in. And once this is completed, Chelsea is going to be one of the most fair schools in the state. I promise you that. I promise you that.
I believe it. Trust me, if your friends are Coach Y and you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. I believe that. I actually don't know. So my next question is, this is a legitimate. What division are you guys in? Because I actually don't know.
We're in Division 7 now? 7?
Really? Wow, that's surprising. I thought you guys would be 5.
No, we're, like I said, we're rebuilding things. We'll be there soon. We'll be there each year. My goal is to step up in the division. Every 2 years or every year, we should step up in the division.
And so that means you guys don't play Everett?
No, I don't play Everett. I play Malden, Somerville. Malden, Somerville. Salem this year, I got Gloucester. I have Lynn English. I have no, play Gloucester. Nope, we have Cathedral, Thanksgiving.
My family's from Somerville. Don't kill them that bad. please. Okay, so I was out legitimately wondering about that. So my next question is, what are your expectations going into next season? To continue to go or really try to go for the championship? Like, this is a question for all three.
Each year we step on the field, we go for the championship. I have no other expectations because I believe that we are that good. I believe that we are getting a lot better than where we were. So my goal is to reach for that ring. If we fall short, figure out where we fell short at, move on to the next year. And then we're gonna get it.
Basically same sentiments?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always thought, like, football, not only football, just life in general, as, like, the thing about mentality, where, like, if you come into a season or really anything thinking that this isn't our year, you just kill your entire chances before you even go into it. Like, even if you legitimately, like, have no chance, coming in with that mentality that you can do it, it just pushes you to the next level. Like, you can't even understand until you actually do it, and until you actually experience it for yourself. I think that's just so, like, essential for, like, building foundation.
Maybe, trust me, there is no better feeling than getting wins. Trust me. And you guys get, of course, you guys get to play in Gillette if you guys go, right? Okay, just making sure with that too.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, it is a fun experience because at the halftime you get one of the Patriots players introduces you on the jumbotron. It's really freaking fun and everything. So, just letting you guys know that it's that great. So you will ask your questions, and this is the same section I did with you prior. Is there anything that I have not pointed out that you would like to, any of you would like to?
I'm not really, I don't think so. I don't got anything in mind right now.
All right. So I guess questions for two of you, then you. So both of you, what are your plans maybe after your high school careers? Do you try to intend to play in college, like any certain divisions, or like try to go for semi-pro? Like, what are your expectations?
So this has definitely been a reality that I've had to face, like, now that I'm a senior, and especially now I know I'm going to BI. You know, it's definitely a thing where, like first of all, like, with the whole thinking about whether you're gonna play beyond high school or not, you know, it's something where it's like you have to realize, like, when your level of game, like, meets, like, the reality of things, where it's like whether you're really committed to giving your body, giving your life to something that you might not do in the future. And as of right now, I think it's definitely a possibility that I want to continue my football career past this point. You know, I just love the game, love putting my body to run it, love the camaraderie of football in general, love the environment, and, you know, not for everyone, definitely not for everyone, but yeah.
Same goes here, man. I really thought about it a lot, you know, my freshman year, my sophomore year, and now my junior year, going into my senior year. You know, a lot of people ask me, oh, you planning to college or thinking about going to college, because they see how I manage myself on the field and off the field. And I've given it some thought, and I feel like going to college might be the best decision for me, because I do, like you said, I love the game. And, you know, win, lose, or draw, it's always fun to go out there, building a family with, you know, sometimes with strangers, and then you guys become so close that it's unbreakable. Especially with coaches, you know, I've met new coaches my entire career, and every single time it's always about family, it's always about heart. So I feel like, yeah, college is definitely a move. It's just loving the game, you know.
And my last question for you, Coach, is in terms of your coaching staff. Are you very happy with the coaching staff you have assembled here over the past few years to, as you said before, like, build up the school to where now people would fear you. Like you enjoy the coaches you put around these guys to where they also, not only you help them grow, but they also help them grow as individuals and as people.
Yes, my coaching staff is phenomenal. I'm a different type of coach. I listen to my coaches. I do not have the final word in what goes on in this team. We sit down and discuss it. And then if there's some type of tie or something else like that, yes, I have the final say because I am the head coach. But yet, my coaches have changed my mind on certain decisions that we've made because their ideas and their philosophy was better than mine. And if you are a head coach, you have to be able to listen to, number one, the coaching staff and the players. If there's any type of discipline on this team, for instance, the players had their captains in there to represent them. We just didn't make decisions on players. We brought the problem to the captains discussed it with them, the players got to come in, speak their mind, we asked them to leave, we spoke with the captains. I didn't have the final decision. Because this is a family, and they're part of it. So they have a decision on what goes on this team. This is their team, it's not mine. I'm just blessed to be able to coach these young people and try to mold and guide them. But what I'm trying to teach them is how to make decisions. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy, but you have to make them at times. And we all talk about it. And that's my belief. That's why we are family for life. Chelsea High School will always be that as long as I'm there. It's about this family, and these are my children.
Thank you, Jeffrey, Coach Mike, and Herman. Again, thank you for doing this, and I hope you people enjoyed. See you next time.